Well, you've likely driven by the building on the way between Boise and Idaho City. It's unique looking. It's long, has a kind of cut-off pyramid in the middle. You probably noticed it. Wide spot along the road, along Highway 21, near the top of a hill. Hilltop Station has been there for more than 70 years. Originally a sportsman's cafe, it's had a few different lives over the last few decades, and even its time in the spotlight on diners, drive-ins, and dives as the Kodiak Grill. But it's been a bit quiet of late. Now, the owners are trying to pump new life into the place by returning it to a place to get gas in more ways than one.
Heading out from the city of trees into Idaho's mountains, there's only one spot to pull off for a bite or a snack for nearly 40 miles on Highway 21.
How you doing, boss?
12 years ago, when the former Kodiak Grill was for sale, two brothers, Tate and Eric McCullough, took a chance.
We were patrons far before we considered owning it.
Tate lives in Boise and Eric lives in Clear Creek City, so they get to meet in the middle and work together every day at Hilltop Station.
The for sale signs were up on this place. I was like, somebody's got to be able to make that place work. You know, turns out somebody was us.
First came the liquor and convenience store.
And will that be everything for you today?
We really built the whole place around the customer. Anything we could do to keep them from going to town.
And months later, they opened the restaurant. Pizza quickly became one of their specialties.
It was always going to be part of it, but it became a focal point.
Because of where it sits, they say they rely on the seasonal travelers.
We provide that refuge for people. There's, over the years, so many people have pulled in and, oh, thank goodness you're here. We make money in the summertime, just enough to survive the winter, and then we kind of do it all over again. But our locals, they really keep us in business throughout the winter time.
You know, our Wilderness Ranch, our Roby Creeks, our Daggett Creeks, our Morris Creek Rim Ranch, those are really the neighbors. Idaho City is still 30 miles past us.
But through many financial ups and downs, including the COVID-19 pandemic, the goal has stayed the same.
We've been kind of trying to add little pieces throughout the years to adapt to what our customers need.
Leading to this summer's newest addition.
Hey, you guys should have gas. Yeah, a great idea. I don't know how much that's going to be.
At the start of summer, 4 gas pumps at Hilltop Station went live, something the area has been lacking for decades.
We forgot to get gas, and then we remembered on our way out of town that there was a new gas station. We would have turned back around if we didn't remember.
And travelers are now happy to have.
Yeah, it's super convenient too.
Never thought it would be in the cards for us because it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money we don't have.
But Tate and Eric say happy travelers is all they wanted.
Much money off of fuel, but again, it's providing the service, and it's just bringing people in.
They are calling the gas pumps the business Hail Mary. The brothers have struggled with the business over the years financially and say this could be the thing that saves it. Brian, this is actually not the only addition that they've got this summer. When I was out there, there's also a new turning lane into the property, which hasn't been there before, and drivers have been cautious to turn off of the highway.
True. Yeah.
So they worked with ITD to be able to get that, and that was required before the gas pumps went in.
I was gonna say, because it's like 65?
55.
55?
Yep.
65 maybe, through that area. Yeah, and it does widen out a little bit. I've noticed that with the turn lane, so that does help. All right.
So 2 new great additions for them.
All right, stop in for some pizza and a pump. All right, thanks, Aspen.